What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. This is very important, right? We all have a convicted felon in our families. Hell, maybe you may be a convicted felon. No shade, I'm just saying for the sake of this video. But what I want y'all to understand is when you're dealing in this world or these demonic ass people, right? This is a booby trap, right? Similar to mortis, right? Means basically when you become a convicted felon, you are dead by law. Okay, here's the definition. Civilly dead. Dead in the view of the law, the condition of one who has lost his civil rights and capacities and is accounted dead in law. It's gonna blow your brain. Once you become a convicted felon, look at all the things you can't do no more. You can't get a good job, right? You can't even protect your family. You can't bear arms. You can't even rent. You know how hard it is to rent when you're a convicted felon? Hell, you can't even go into some countries. Japan is one of the strictest countries. If you've been convicted of jaywalking, you probably can't go to Japan. But there's a lot of countries you can't even go in if you were a convicted felon. That's crazy. But you have to understand, this is all a setup. In the streets, right, I've never seen someone that can take a coca plant and make cocaine from it. So we know how it's getting in here. Come on now. Every big drug dealer that got busted have told you where they got their drugs from the alphabet, boy. The three letters, y'all know, and they start with a C. So what I'm telling you is we're putting into a game. This is a game. This is a game that is designed for us to lose. And this is why I tell people, why I get caught up on so much stuff when you don't regulate the rules to this game. You was born into this world to participate in this game. You had nothing to do with it. How can you win? The only way we can win is stop playing the game. But people never notice when you become a convicted felon, you are dead civilly by law. By law, you have no rights. You can't vote. You have no say so. You could be a person that can be well, you could say telling. You could be telling on someone and your word ain't credible because you're a convicted felon. You can literally have someone either go to prison or get out of prison, depending on what side of the ball you on, because your word don't mean nothing. Why? Because you're a convicted felon. This is a setup. Not only that, you become a slave. Yeah, America have more people that's in prison that are in some countries. More people that's in some countries. That's how many people that's in prison in America. So that should tell you something. This shit don't really rehabilitate you to go to prison. Come on, bro. This is a setup. And you go to prison to become a slave because you work for multi-million-dollar companies for 12 cents an hour. See, slavery is just free work, free labor. That's it. Anytime they can get free labor, it's slavery. So they supposedly want to be smart and say, well, we're going to abolish slavery. But when you go to prison, you become property of the state. This shit is set up. And people, we need to start thinking with our big head, man. This shit be making me so mad because this is like elementary stuff, but we so divided till we can't come together to do something about this. Why in the hell we living in a world where we let these people tell us we got to pay for insurance, we got to pay for rent, we got to do that? God put this earth on here for us. You see what I'm saying? We got to snap out this damn matrix, bro. At the end of the day, we don't need to go to their schools. That's the biggest problem. Being brainwashed, abiding by this, bro. You fighting. And see, this is another thing, right? People got to understand, when you in this war, like I always tell y'all, this is a quiet, silent weapons for quiet wars. See, people be looking for grenades and bombs and guns. Boy, war is war. This is a silent weapon for quiet wars. You at war and you don't even know it. Because we think war is people with paint under their eyes and army fatigues, and hell no. Man, you've been at war since the day you was born, at war for your mind. So what I'm telling you is this. First of all, they get us with language, religion, monies, education, food. These people target us in so many ways. This is how a small group of people can run the world. We go to their system, we go to their schools, we let them provide us with food. Bro, I keep telling you, man, when you as a group of people or a person, right, rely on someone else for your livelihood, you gonna get screwed, bro. I know I'm a little off topic, but it all goes the same. Man, I just want to throw that at y'all to let y'all see that even in the civil courts, you may not see it that way, but once you become a convicted felon, civilly you are dead. This is a real meaning. Go look it up. I'm gonna put the word on it, or go look it up. Similar to mortise. And you gotta understand, like, we as people, we need to start building our own. We need to start letting them tell us what we need and what we don't need. Look at all these houses. You got 1 and 2 people living in one house when we should all be living together, especially as a family. We let them separate us. This is another mind thing. When we eat in our own plates, when we should have one big plate, one big table, eating together. Now, if you reach over somebody's plate, because they've been trained, brainwashed that you get yours, I got mine. We don't do nothing together, bro. Nothing. But anyway, I just want to drop that on y'all right quick, man, because, you know, when I find out something, I throw it out there, man. If anybody that's in the legal world or know anything about this, put your comments. You know what I'm saying? Put your comments on here. Say what you got to say, because we're here to learn from each other. And like I say, man, think about what I said. When you become a convicted felon, you are civilly dead. They consider you civilly dead, because you as a person, you have nothing, no access to nothing. You're denied everything. Your word don't mean nothing, and you came out here and fell into one of their booby traps, because this shit is booby trap for you to go to prison. Everywhere you turn, boy, it's like I tell y'all, man. People don't just wake up and say I'm going to prison today. That shit just happened. So never think you can't go to prison. But again, man, that's something to think about. So anyway, man, y'all drop your comments on the bottom of the video. It's your boy Papa Duck, man. Like I told you, every time I come with something, I'm gonna come with it, and we're here to learn from each other. Because we are, in a minute, when the AI take over fully, I mean, you're gonna say I told you so. That woman said I told you so. Because we sitting around and we waiting for this to happen. We need to come up with our own committee. How in the hell us as people sit and let these people tell us what to do? Come on, man. This is where the rubber meets the road, man. Forget all that other stuff. What we gonna do? We're gonna sit back and let these people continue to take over on us? You know what I'm saying? They telling us that we're 2030, we're not gonna own nothing, but we're gonna be happy. They predicting this type of stuff. Bill Gates got all this farmland. Why? I told y'all about the seed vaults, where they took all the original seeds and put it in a vault and giving us all these GMOs. Why ain't no more fruit trees around here? We grew up eating fruits off trees. Why ain't no more fruit trees? The homeless can literally go in the yard and pick oranges and pick grapefruits and stuff to eat. Man, this country ain't, man, these people is not here to better you, bro. That's why I'm gonna do a whole nother video and I'm gonna show you, because I like to make people think. Think about what I'm saying. And we sitting here letting these people do this shit to us, man. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many assets you got. That don't mean nothing at the end of the day. Nothing. We got to come together, man. You do. So with that being said, man, you know I love y'all, man. It's your boy Papa Duck. Like I tell y'all all the time, man. In order for you to be found, your ad must first be lost. I'll holler at y'all on the next video, man. I love y'all.